What is up, Heffas and friends? Welcome to another episode of Triple J. If you're new here to this channel, how are you doing? My name is Jillian and welcome to another one of my journeys. Y'all, we are currently in Orange County, California. I'm so excited to be back in my old stomping grounds because it's been a couple of years and we are ready to get our eat on, y'all. So one of my favorite spots when I lived here to go to is this really good noodle place called Sup Noodle. They are so delicious, and I figured while we're back in town, why not go to one of our favorite spots? Because let me tell you something, they are absolutely delicious. So we're going to go to Sup Noodle Bar, and then afterwards maybe get into a couple of shenanigans, y'all. We'll see how we're feeling, how full we are after our meal. We have just made it over and we're gonna go ahead and check on in, y'all, and I'll take you inside and we're gonna get our noodle on. And as we're waiting for our table, which is going to be coming up very soon, I was actually looking around because there are a lot of bubble tea spots, dessert spots in this area where Sup Noodle is located. And I actually saw that there is a Mochill donuts and coffee inside the Mitsuwa Japanese market. So I think we're going to head over there, y'all, because what is Java and Journeys without a little bit of Java in our lives? And also, I haven't had a mochi donut in a long time. I've certainly never been to this place here in Irvine. So we are going to check that out, hopefully save a little bit of room after eating our pho at Sup Noodle. Friends, our table has been called. We're going to go ahead and head on in. Friends, I'm looking at the menu here, and I think what we're going to do is get that golden bao, which is so delicious. I've had this before. So the golden bao here at Sup, it looks like a round fried dough, but inside you get egg, you get pork shoulder, onions. It's really delicious, so I cannot wait to try that. And I decided to go with the combination pho. I was really feeling torn because in looking at the menu, I also was interested in the beef belly dry noodle, but my go-to has always been the combination pho. And I think what I like about it is that you get that beef belly, you get the brisket, you get the tendon, but you also get the beef ribs. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. And you all know that I like spicy, so to add to the side of my pho, I got the lemongrass spice. So I'm looking forward to adding that just to kick my pho up a notch. So my sister's a little bit more of a pickier eater. She ended up going with the kids meal, which I've never seen, and it looks kind of cute. So I asked her if I could show you all, and she said she didn't care, so here we go. But I do think the boxes, I like the little, her face is so funny because I've been laughing. Oh, that's cute little bear with the little chef's hat. A little ice cream cone and a french fry. You want to unbox it? Show the people what it is. Let's see. Ooh, that actually looks good. Okay, I may have to steal one of these fries. So it comes with a little juice, chicken nuggets, and the fries, y'all, actually look banging. Let's look at these nuggets. Let's see what we're getting into. Okay, the nuggets, I don't know if these are like pre-bought nuggets that they just fry up, but we'll see if my sister says they're any good or not. But the fries are looking good. And so y'all, there are just certain types of foods that my sister's just like not open to, but because Sup was on my list and my co-producer's list as a place to go, she decided to take one for the team and come on out. Sometimes she does have a heart, even though we might not always know where it is. Yeah. Did you get a little sauce? Oh, okay. They got you a little ketchup too. All right. So she's gonna tell us if it's good or not. We're still waiting on the golden bao and our pho to come out. So I will check back in with you all shortly. let me try the nugget. Now she's giving it her stamp of approval. She said it's like tastes like a premium version of like a fast food chicken nugget, so like something you get from McDonald's, but like better than that, which is good. And also, I'm a fool. Sup is known for their French fries here. You all saw the menu, and my co-producer was like, you know, they have really good fries here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I just only because I haven't gotten one of their dishes that I think I did once a long time ago because I come here for the noodle soup. But y'all, here's the nugget. So my sister took a bite out of this one. She passed this over for me to try. Yeah. It tastes like a premium McDonald's chicken nugget. It's juicy. I think it's gonna be perfect if you're someone that, like you're my sister and you're coming in support and solidarity. This is fine. Of course, your kids are gonna absolutely love this. What I wanna do is try a fry. Can I try a fry? Wow, you ain't S. Y'all shouldn't given me a little nub for a fry. All right, y'all, here's the fries. And you'll see here, very crispy. Sup Noodle know how to make some fries, y'all. It's seasonable, it's perfectly crisp, it's fresh, doesn't taste like something that's been sitting out all day. I don't know if my mic pick up any of that French action, but that is solid. And y'all look, they got a little brown bear on the carton of the French fries. I love it. I think it's so cute. You know, we gotta support our people. And y'all look at this Heffa. Bears come in all shades. Yes, I know, y'all. Lighten up a little bit, okay? Life is too short and too crazy out there to not have a sense of humor, but I do think the graphics and everything, whatever they use for that, I think is absolutely adorable. Our pho has just arrived. My co-producer got the meatball pho, and you see all that steam wafting out of the soup. And I got the combination pho. Thank you. And y'all, check out this beef rib bone. Y'all, I cannot wait to get into this. My mouth is watering as we speak. And I'm telling you all, this is like the way to go when you're coming over to Sup, because you just get all those different types of meat. And if you just want the rib bone, they do have a rib pho that you can also get. But y'all, I just love getting into that combination. I have my spicy lemongrass sauce here. And as I was showing you all the pho, our golden bao has come out. So I'm going to cut into that and show you all what that looks like shortly. But first, we're gonna get into this pho. Now, I don't know how you all like your pho. For me, I like using the bean sprouts. I like squeezing a little bit of lime in there, taking a bit of the basil as well in that. So I like using a combination of a lot of things, as well as that jalapeno. Did I say it the incorrect way right this time? I think I did. Wow. I'm squeezing that lime into my pho. I also love putting sriracha in here, but I'm gonna try a little bit of this spicy lemongrass sauce and just see how that looks. And look at the meatball, y'all. We're gonna start with that first. And I'm gonna, introduce you all properly to each of the meats before we really get into the noodles. And you see it here. And again, that steam, so this is hot. Y'all, meatball is delicious. Ooh. All right, so I dropped my meatball, y'all. I'm gonna take another bite. No. And here's the inside of what that meatball looks like. It's so tasty. This is where I slipped up because I tried to flip my hand around. But that's okay. Sup has plenty of meatballs in this pho. One fallen soldier is not going to stop our eating bag here, y'all. And let me show you a little bit of this brisket too. So here's some of our brisket here. So juicy, so flavorful, not overly chewy. it just tastes like it melts in your mouth, right? Like any good brisket should. All right, y'all, but what we're really here for is that rib. Here's some of that rib meat right here, y'all. I can't. So tender. And if you are a meat eater, are you into beef ribs? I love me some beef ribs. If someone were to ask me my preference for beef or pork, it's gonna be beef for me each and every time. Even though it feels like you're eating off a colossal dinosaur bone, I love me some beef ribs. And y'all, you see how the meat is just falling off the bone here? Like, this is me using my chopsticks and just pulling it off. So we have all of that. I'm just gonna set this over to the side. And y'all, we have our jalapenos. We have our bean sprouts. Let me get some of this basil action, our Thai basil in here. And y'all, I'm gonna add some of that lemongrass spice in just a second, but I just wanna enjoy this broth as it is right now. Look at that, so good. Well, she's excellent. Let's try it with a little bit of our lemongrass spice. And you all see those chilies? Y'all, that is delicious. You taste the lemongrass, the spice. I love it. It is a kick in the teeth. So if you're someone where you just want, your pho to be polite and not assault you with the spiciness, just keep it as it is. But for me, I'm like, give me all the spice. So I'm gonna get into this pho a little bit more and then I'll show you a bit of the golden bao. All right, y'all, check out the golden bao. And when these come right out, they're super hot. So sometimes it's good to just like cut into it, let some of the steam come out. But now that we've been eating our pho, we're ready to just tap right on into it. And I'll show you all here what it looks like on the inside, because it has like the meat layer, you have your egg. And so if you look at it here, you see those layers. Let me show you up close and, personal. But you see that egg in the center wrapped around that pork shoulder, and then you have your onions, and this, y'all, is so delicious. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Here is our golden bao. Nice, crispy on the outside, soft, fluffy on the inside with the meat and the egg. This is so good, and what I love to do especially is dip this in some sriracha. So again, y'all, I can't keep talking to y'all. I have to be a little bit selfish right now and enjoy some of this really good pho, enjoy our bao, and check back in with you all when we're heading out. We have finished our sup noodle, which was so delicious, y'all. But I saved some room for some coffee and some dessert. So we're gonna head over to Mitsuwa right now, which is located in the same plaza as Sup Noodle, just down on the other end. And we're gonna go to Mochill and get some mochi donuts and coffee. Let's get into it. Thanks, Whitney. Hi, friends, we are here. We are going to go find Mochill. Y'all, admittedly, I got a bit distracted, so I ended up picking up some items. Because we had to get our coffee and tea. There were some interesting items that I saw that I'll show you all right when we finish ordering from Mochill Donuts and Coffee. And at the Mitsuwa located here in Irvine, you have this whole food court area, which is really cool. Oh, sorry. And so we're gonna go ahead and place an order here. You know, the drinks that the gentleman is making back here look so good. I think he's actually making a Sakura foam matcha latte right now. And it looks so pretty, y'all. You can see that back there, right there. That looks so good. And here's a peek at the mochi donuts here. And y'all, I think we're just gonna go ahead and do the half dozen. So we're gonna do a salted caramel, a strawberry, a Senna Crunch, a cookies and cream.
And the strawberry.
And we're gonna do a matcha as well as the sugar glaze. But y'all, really, I would love to try all of these.
And the Senna Crunch.
And while we're waiting for my honey sesame latte to be made, I'm going to show you all a little bit of the items I purchased at Mitsuwa, because you know your girl is such a lover of Java and tea, all things, all day, every day. So there were some interesting items that I picked up that I'm like, we're just going to try it and see how it turns out. But y'all, so I got some of these instant coffees. And what drew me to this was I was looking on the back because I was like, how does this work? And you see the instructions here, and you essentially open up the package and pour the hot water over. So I think this looks so interesting, and I'm gonna try it. So this is one of the premium coffees here. This is one of my favorite brands of green tea, and sometimes I'll pick up the hot tea packets at Epcot in the Japan Pavilion, but I'm like, oh my gosh, they have it here and it's so much more affordable, of course, to get that here versus at Disney. This is a cappuccino flavor instant coffee. So we're gonna try this out and see how it is. And y'all got these coffee sugar sticks. So again, I just thought that all this looked interesting, and I'm like, why not try it, y'all? And then because this is my favorite tea, of course I got a few bottles of this because this is on sale for $1.50. So I was like, yes ma'am, this is gonna tide me over to the trip. So I went ahead and picked up a few. Now this is something my sister picked up, and y'all, I wanted to get a few of these, but because we're gonna be out and about for a little bit and it's really warm outside, I don't think this is gonna hold up in our hot car. But depending on what my sister reports back in terms of this, it's like Jello, you see all that like nice chunky fruit in here? So if my sister says this is like the business, then I may have to come back over to Mitsuwa and pick up a couple more of these. And here are our donuts. And just giving you all another shot of all the flavor types that we picked out. All right, y'all, here is our honey black sesame matcha latte. I love seeing the layers, and this is giving me like, in terms of the colors, that we are just in time for the spooky season, even though I know that's not the intention of this at all. Heffas, cheers. Thank you for joining me on another caffeinated journey. Y'all, this is the business. This is so good. I love black sesame because you get like that nutty flavor. You have the freshness of the matcha. You have that latte flavor at the end. And you also have that honey, but it's not overly sweet. It's well balanced. Y'all, I highly recommend this. 4.5 Heffas out of 5. You all know how we like to rank things over here. And Sup Noodle, y'all, it's the same thing. 4.5 Heffas out of 5. Come on now. Everything start to finish is good. And like I said, I've never been to Mochill Donuts and Coffee. This is my first time going over there. So I cannot wait to try the mochi donuts. And by the time I posted this video, I would have already tried it. So if I can remember, I'll try to make a quick comment as to what I think about the mochi donuts. But I've had mochi donuts in general before. They're soft, chewy, flavorful, not quite as heavy as a standard donut. So I can't wait to try them out. And y'all, with that being said, have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you shared? Y'all, we are en route to 15,000 subs before the end of the year going into 2026. So help a Heffa out so she can bring you along to other caffeinated journeys. Y'all, I hope you have a great rest of your day and keep on watching. Binging is good, especially when it's involving Java and journeys with Jillian. I'll catch you on the next adventure here in Southern California. Bye everyone. See ya.